How's it going, guys? We are back with another video here, and this video is going to be the best goalies to buy right now and use in Hockey Ultimate Team. So make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe if you have not already, and let's hop into it right now. Starting off first with Dennis Hildeby, 75 overall. He's 6'7". I think right away you kind of can understand why this guy would be a great goalie option. His size is insane. You can't find many goalies that tall in the game. He's going for around 13,000 coins right now as of October 4th. But as I said, 6'7", 222 pounds. So you maybe look at his stats and you say, well, you know, that's really not good enough. But honestly, guys, unfortunately, in HUT and just in NHL in general, the goalie size is the number one thing. It just is. Stats really just come second, unfortunately, for goalies, because you could have a 6'2", 99 overall goalie, but the 6'4" goalie, 95 overall, more than likely will play better for you. That's just how it is. Unfortunately, that's just always been the case until proven otherwise. So for me, Dennis Hildeby was definitely one of the better goalies last year as well in NHL 24. I'm pretty sure he was like a 77 or something like that, and people used him all year, right? I mean, he didn't get like upgrades. I mean, it's just for the most part, you're 6'7", you're going to be a good hot goalie. That's just kind of how it is. So Hildeby is definitely the first one I wanted to mention to you guys. Next up is Jake Ottinger. So he goes for quite a lot of coins right now. Pretty much 40,000 coins at a minimum. It's crazy to see that for an 82 overall, but there just aren't that many options right now. There hasn't been any content, so there's not any new goalies being added to the pool. Definitely, I'll be able to do another one of these goalie videos probably by the end of the month, hopefully, if they add more goalies. But 6'6", 224, guys. Ottinger was listed at 6'5" last year in HUT, I know, so I guess he grew or something at age 25. I wish I could at age 25. I'm only 5'7" or 5'6". Hey. Don't laugh at me. But 6'6", 224. I mean, synergies, again, really don't matter on a goalie, so I don't really like to mention their synergy too much. It's not a factor at all. But Ottinger is great. I've played against him a lot so far, and in general, I just feel like Ottinger plays so well in game usually, and this year is no different. It really is no different. And I've been getting a lot of feedback on Twitter as well, asking people, you know, who are you using in net? A lot of people have been saying Ottinger. They really like Ottinger, so definitely had to mention him in this video, I believe, and he's just one of the better options that you can get right now. Next up is Cam Talbot. So right now he's going around 7K. I mean, it is really late night when I'm recording this, guys. It's around 2 a.m. Eastern time, so not as many cards on the auction house, so the prices might be a little bit high right now, so you know, probably a little bit lower, I would say, is what Talbot's going for. But Talbot, 6'4", 200 pounds. I like the stats on this card as well, and I like the size. 6'4", 200 pounds. Really nice goalie build. It's not too big. It's not too small. I mean, I don't really believe a goalie can be too big, to be honest. I mean, I guess it could be a little bit clunky out there, but in general, Talbot is a solid goalie option here. 6'4", 200 pounds. I definitely like his quickness stats all being in the 80s. Like, there's really, I guess, poke check 79 is not amazing, but everything else is in a pretty solid rating, at least to me. So Cam Talbot is absolutely one of the better ones you can get. Next up is Stu Skinner, guys. Skinner really does not go for a crazy amount of coins either. You might get him for under less than 10K for sure. 6'4", 230 pounds. I mean, it's a weight especially that you really like to see on this card. Pretty sure he actually shrunk from last year's game, because I'm pretty sure Stuart Skinner was listed at 6'5" in NHL 24, unless I'm remembering incorrectly. But definitely Skinner always plays great in HUT, and this year's no different, no doubt. And he was more one of the cheaper options as well. Like, I need to show you guys the, you know, expensive ones, and also, you know, the less expensive ones, right? I mean, I think that's only fair. But yeah, Stuart Skinner, absolutely still a great option. I know people might say he's only 80 overall, but honestly, guys, as I mentioned, 80 overall, ratings for goalies, don't really worry about it too much. Just worry about the size. Got Jacob Markstrom, guys. Markstrom, always one of the better goalies, and it's just crazy to say that he's a Devil now as well. Going for around 20 to 25K at 6'6", 207 pounds. One thing I kind of don't like this year, I will say, is that really no base cards have an ability, even a silver one, right? That was something that really they all had, or at least the better ones had last year in NHL 24. I'm surprised they don't have him. It's a little bit interesting, a little bit surprising. So 6'6", 207 pounds. Markstrom's a beast. He really is. I don't care what you say. He's an absolute beast out there. For sure, one of the better options you can have in Hut still. No question in my mind. And definitely going to probably be my goalie the whole year again, especially because of the Devil. I mean, I have to say so. To me, he's probably the best goalie option you can have still. At least that's just my true opinion on it. We got Robin Leonard, 82 overall. Now this card, or 83 overall, I should say, this is a card that, of course, you cannot get if you did not choose him in that set, of course, or in that pack. In moments, you can get this card in the tutorial moments. If you have not done that yet, go ahead and do it. But 6'4", 250 pounds, he's a big boy, and he actually does have a gold ability. So that's rare. That's really rare to have a goalie with an ability at this point in the year right now. Probably won't be seeing that until the first event, realistically. So he's got gold, no timer, and all the stats are in a pretty decent area, honestly. I actually think Leonard's a great option. I really do. I know I made my video saying the best hat-trick card to choose. I said Couture, which I still stand by, but I definitely think that if you need a goalie option, I mean, if you need a goalie, Leonard, I would definitely take over the other two. I would. But for me, guys, Leonard, you can't get him. You know, that's unfortunate. But if you still have the opportunity to make that pack and you need a goalie and you're watching this video, definitely get Robin Leonard. Next up is Goalievskis. He's 6'4", 214 pounds. He had the flashback card in NHL 24. That was exceptional. And this card would really be no different in my opinion. He's definitely an excellent card and one of your better options in the net as well. And then I guess honorable mention, last card I kind of want to mention here as a good one is got to be UPL. UPL does play good in game. I've played against him a decent amount so far this year, and he does play very well in the net. He plays big. He's 6'5", 217 pounds. So he's certainly, capable and definitely big enough to play goalie and be an elite goalie for you in Hockey Ultimate Team. So that's, to me, the best goalies to use and buy right now in NHL 25 Hut. Who are you guys using right now in the net? I'm curious. Again, I'm using Markstrom right now, so let me know how you guys are feeling when it comes to goaltending. And yes, I do have to mention Conor Halak as well. He is the highest rated goalie in NHL 25 Hot right now. So the problem is he goes for like 60,000 coins, which is a lot. I mean, it's a lot to spend on a goalie. And especially right now, it doesn't really feel like goalies are, that much different than each other. So I feel like to spend that much on one card, especially a goalie, is just risky. It really is. Not to say that this card's bad. I mean, he's 6'4", 207 pounds, and Halak does typically play pretty well in Hut. So I definitely would say it's not a horrible option. But just, I had to mention him. He obviously is the highest rated goalie, at least in Hut right now. Guys, do leave a like, subscribe if you have not already. Appreciate all support on all the videos recently. My voice is still shot from the subathon on Twitch. But make sure you guys follow me on Twitch, Henreek. I'm live there every single day. I'm probably live there right now. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Henreek at 3 E's. And I'll see you guys all in the next video.